Once again, I want to say a big welcome to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. KOA, Dr. Koko Yinasari. Like I said before, I'm a lecturer and a professor in 4 universities in Africa and Europe. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this incredible seminar. Okay. My area is basically artificial intelligence, management science, economics, um, machine learning, data science, robotic engineering, and cloud computing. That is my area. Today, I want to share with you an important breaking news that is happening all over the world that, if well taken, will change your life. But more important, is already changing the world. It's a technological, environment that those that are using mobile phones will need it, now and in the near future. Okay. Now, before I talk about this project, let me share some thoughts with you. Why are we here? Do you remember when you were a little child, you used to have dreams, big dreams? You dream about being a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, being a pilot. So some people even dreamt of becoming the president of the world. Now, when you looked at your salary for the first time, what did you feel? Some people looked at their salary and then they looked at their dreams. They saw a mismatch between the reality and the theory. And so we began to shrink our dreams because we can't increase our salaries. So we begin to reduce our dreams in our mind. Now, how do we do that? We begin to dislike things we know naturally we like. We began to tell ourselves, well, I don't even need East Legon again. Forget about, Sun City. I forget about Silicon Valley. It's not even a nice place. East Legon is not a nice place. It's all, not necessary. When you see somebody living in his good car, we began to neglect those cars, forget about Bugatti. It's not necessary. All of these are vanity upon vanity. We began to dislike things we know in our heart of hearts we like. And what did we tell ourselves? Inside, without telling anybody, we tell ourselves, forget, I'm content with what I have. But ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest. Are we content, really, with what we have now? Are we content to the extent that if somebody were to give us some 50,000 CDs every month or $4,000 every month, we will say that I don't need it. I'm content with what I have. Well, today I want to tell you that Gotbackup is one means by which you can realize your dreams. For me, it is helping me realize my dreams. I became part of this organization in the year 2023. It has changed my life significantly in 4 ways. I'll know. I'm currently speaking to you from the UK. I've been to 52 countries, and as I keep going around the world, I realize that wisdom is the ability to see the obvious, even when it is a secret. Gotbackup began in the year 1997. It's been operating for over 25 years. It then relocated to Texas. Now it is in the USA, seated on a 10,000 square feet data center. It was providing IT solutions for big companies. Now it is providing phone and IT solutions for individual people. Now, why is it growing? In order to understand what Gotbackup is, let's look at what is trending now. Number one, as I speak to you, the number of mobile phones in the world are 15 billion. In fact, there are more mobile phones than there are human beings. Next year, the number of mobile phones will increase to 18.22 billion. Google it, you'll see that. And as the mobile phones are increasing, data is rising. Ladies and gentlemen, data is oil. The artificial intelligence is a new electricity in the world. Look at the oil giants, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Oman. These countries are doing well because of oil. Guess what? Data is becoming the new oil. I'll give you 2 examples. The richest person on the planet is Elon Musk. Why do you think Elon Musk? He's the owner of Tesla and SpaceX. Why do you think he went ahead to buy Twitter? It's a technological arena. Mark Zuckerberg is the owner of Facebook. He's number 8 billionaire on the planet. Why do you think he went ahead and buy Twitter and buy Instagram and bought WhatsApp? Why? It's a technological arena. Amazon, the owner of Amazon is Jeff Bezos. Why is he making everything AI now? Everything about Amazon is now going AI because it's a technological arena. So as long as data is growing, you will need a way to protect data. Have you observed that these days when you're applying for things for passport, you need to fill in more information than it was before? Data is growing. And that is why the cloud storage department is also growing. If you take Dropbox, it's growing. iCloud is growing. Google Drive is growing. Gotbackup is like that. It's also growing. This year, they are making $134 billion. In 5 years, the income will more than triple to close to $500 billion just in 5 years. And they are inviting you and I to be part of this industry. The owners of the cloud storage are saying that you and I should own the company. That is why I have become part of this company. I'm a professor of artificial intelligence and cloud storage department. And I can see where the trend is going. And I decided to be part of this industry for the rest of my life. And I'll tell you why, because it is going to change the world. If you have heard about a metaverse, you will understand what I mean. If you have heard about Starlink by Elon Musk, you will understand where we are going. Data is skyrocketing in a significant way. Now, that is not the only thing that is trending. What is trending is this. People are also addicted. People are addicted to their phones. You see this phone? People are addicted to it. You use it for everything. 88% of people who use this phone, okay, when they forget their phone, they will come back for it. If they forget this phone at home, they will come back and come and take it. 75% of people use the phone in the toilet. Are you aware? I will not ask you if you are part of it. But if you are part of it, you know that you have been using your phone in the toilet because you're addicted for a good reason. Okay? Research shows that 66% of people have looked on their phone 160 times every day. Chief, what I mean is that you looked on your phone yesterday 160 times. Today, you are going to look at it 160 times. People are addicted. People are using the phone for TV, radio, internet, music, video. They are using the phone for practically everything. The phone is not a computer. But what is shocking is that people are losing data. By the way, when I talk about data, I'm talking about pictures, videos, files, music, documents. All of these things are called data. Now, we know data is rising, but people are not saving the data. 45% of cell phone users have damaged their phone and lost their data. In fact, almost 50% of people don't back up their data at all until their phone is lost. A laptop is stolen every 45 seconds. Are you aware a phone is stolen every 45 seconds? And when these things are stolen, the person will tell you that my problem is not even with the phone. My problem is with the data. So we need to protect it. That is the first thing that is trending. Let me tell you the second thing that is shockingly happening. Many people are making money from their phone. Are you aware of that? When I say they are making money, I don't mean they are using their phone to do business. No, they are actually putting something on the phone, and that thing they have put on the phone is giving them money. For example, you do a video on your phone and put it on social media. That video will be giving you money when you are sleeping. And so many people are making tons of, in fact, now many people don't go to school anymore. They are on the social media using it. Aren't you aware? The juju people are on social media. They are making income and you are not making income. A fierce Schwarzenegger is doing whatever she can and making income. There's a gentleman called Glass and Kenny Jonas. He is making income from his natural talent that he's good at. Look, people have got talent. They don't even know they have talent. Well, God Backup teaches you how to unearth your inner virtue, your uniqueness, and submit that uniqueness to the marketplace and generate value for that value to command its own returns. I'll give you an example. You are a housewife, and you think that because you are a housewife, you are not working. It's a lie. You know, as a housewife, you have a lot of knowledge about patience, endurance, about multitasking. But because you have not had a mentor who will help you to navigate around situations in life, all of this knowledge you have, you are supposed to, by knowledge, put the camera in front of you once every week, because you have prepared in your mind what you are going to say. You just speak from your heart about what you are doing as a housewife. Over time, your network will grow. People will start subscribing to your channel, and then your value will command its own return. And not only that, you will see that now you will come out with a book about housewives. And I've seen this multiple times in Atlanta, in Chicago, in New York, and Los Angeles. Housewives are becoming millionaires by writing a book. You know something? When you write a book, you become an author. The word author comes from the word authority. So you become an authority of what you are saying. And that will command. If your book is just even $2, and looking at the number of people in the world, just 1 million people buy that book over a period of 2 years. Are you a millionaire in dollars? Yes, you are. It's called knowledge. God Backup teaches you, leverages on all these trends, and helps you to be able to leverage on your own inner uniqueness and submit that to the marketplace. Now let's get a little bit deeper. Let's look at the tech part. Gotbackup is in 140 countries right now. It started just 2023, April. And already, it is in 140 countries. It's never happened to any other country, not to Facebook, not to Google, not to Instagram. Okay, for them to rise so faster like that, it's never happened. But Gotbackup has done that. Why? Well, let's get a little bit deeper here. Gotbackup is just like Dropbox. For those of you who do not know Dropbox, no problem, but you might know Google Drive. Okay, Google Drive is for those who are using Android phones. iCloud is for those who are using iPhone. All of these are cloud storage departments. They store your information. So even if you lose your phone, you have your information in the air, in the cloud. But Gotbackup beat them in 15 different ways. I'm going to show you some of the ways. For example, iCloud will give you 5 gig, but after that, you got to pay. If you are getting 6 terabytes for 6 users, you will pay $360. Dropbox, if you are getting 6 terabytes for 3 users, you will pay $660. Google Drive is even strange. Google Drive for just one person is $216, which means for 6 people is over $1,000. And yet, for 6 people, for 6 human beings, and for 6 terabytes, Gotbackup will allow you to pay only $99.97 for the service. Only that every year. That is even less than, check that out, divide that by 12, and that is even less than $9 a month. It's less than Netflix. It's less than Amazon. Are you getting the point? Gotbackup is cheaper than Netflix, cheaper than Amazon, and it's protecting your digital life. But there's more. You see, you have 6 people who can use account. So you can give 1 terabyte to your brother, 1 terabyte to your sister, 1 terabyte to your friend, and keep the other 3 terabytes. So Gotbackup allows you. The moment you get this, remember to back up your everything and forget it. It is called set and forget. But there's even more benefit. You see, iCloud is restricted to only iPhone users. Are you aware of that? And it appears that Google Drive is restricted to Android users. Gotbackup is not restricted. Now, this phone of mine, it is an Android phone. This is an Android phone. I also have an iPhone. And I also have another Android phone. Now, I have Gotbackup on this, and I'll show you on my computer very soon. Okay, I have Gotbackup on this. Now, if I go and use this Gotbackup here, okay, if I use this Gotbackup, it's not showing clearly. If I use this Gotbackup here, what is going to happen is that everything on my phone here has been backed up into the cloud. I have another one here. Everything on this other phone has also been backed up. Everything I have on my laptop that I'm using on this laptop, it has also been backed up. Everything has been backed up. But the thing is that, and this is the interesting part, the thing is that if I should lose this phone, lose this other phone, lose my iPhone, lose my MacBook, lose my laptop, lose everything, I can take your phone and I can get all my information on it because they are all on Gotbackup. All I need is my username and password and I can get everything back, not even on my phone, on any other phone. In other words, Gotbackup is universal. iCloud is not universal. Google Drive is not universal. There's even more benefit. Gotbackup is highly secure. Security is very important. Gotbackup is not only secured, it is encrypted. It is secure, encrypted, all of the encryption capacities. It is 256 military-grade encryption and security. It has a protection even when your file is moving from one end to another end. The security system here is the same security system that Google Drive uses. Amazon uses the same security system. So when it comes to security, it is equal for all of them. Gotbackup is also seated on a 10,000 square feet data center. It is secure. You even have a third-party data center. In case there is tsunami, there is Armageddon in the US, and the entire building of the data center is destroyed. You will still have all your data center in another country, in multiple countries actually. Okay. And that is a unique system. But there is more. Gotbackup is the only cloud storage in the world that allows you to bulk email all your members. So let's say that you're a company owner, you got all your customers, members, and you want to send one bulk email to everyone. You can send one email and everyone will receive that email as if you personally sent it to them. You see, the email is personalized. So each person will get the emails like, hello, Evans, hello, John, hello, Fortune. Every single person will get his name. Meanwhile, you sent that message to over 10,000 people. And yet everybody receives it as if you sent it personally to him. This is all free. You still don't pay anything for this. I teach students who set up this facility for many companies, and they charge them $20,000, $30,000. And yet you are not charged for this in Gotbackup. It's all free. In fact, you can even automate some of the emails. You can say that I want this email to go to my people every Monday at 7 o'clock. And you can forget it for 30 years. It will do that every Monday at 7 o'clock. You can say that I want this very email, only this one, to go to my people December 24th. And that's it, only December 24th. It will leave. It will go to the people every year, forever. That is all free. And everything is still $99.97. But there is more. iCloud does not pay you. Google Drive does not pay you. Netflix does not pay you. Zoom does not pay you. Okay, Alibaba doesn't pay you. Gotbackup is the only cloud storage in the world that pays you whilst giving you more services. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that payment is the reason why I'm sitting here, because I can afford to sit here, forget about some job, because I can get more than my salary every single month from Gotbackup. How does it work? Well, yours is not to sell. You are not going to be selling anything in Gotbackup. Please pay attention. What you are going to do is basic, but if you try to make it complex, you lose. Leonardo da Vinci, he said that simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. If you make things simple, that is the best. So all you have to do is that look into your phone contact. When you finish, go to your email. When you finish, look for strangers. Tell the person that you have good news for them. The person will ask you, what is that good news? Tell the person that I want you to join this live call and the good news will blow your mind. It is not up to you to give even a clue to the person. Because the moment you start talking about this whole thing, you will not be able to have enough knowledge to answer some questions. So don't try to be a professor. Don't try to be a detailed giver. Try to tell the person, come and see this on the Zoom. Give our Zoom link to the person. We do this every Monday, every Thursday, every Friday, every Sunday. We do this, okay? And we invite people to come and listen. It's not by force. Don't try to be emotional about it. Tell the person, it is up to you. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember also that this project I'm about to tell you is not by force. If a person does not want to be part of the project, it's not by force. The person can just get the $99.97 of the Gotbackup and use it. Finished. Every year he renews it. Every year he renews it. But if you want to be part of the project, it will pay you. It will pay you more than your salary. I can guarantee you that. I know people who have worked on their jobs for over 10 years and they are not even making $1,000. And yet, having worked on Gotbackup for a little over 1.5 years now, I am making more than my salary. So you can be part of this, but it's not by force. Now, how does it work? Let's start. Once we educate your people for you, oh, by the way, you can invite a person to our Zoom, or you can do a conference call with one of the leaders, or you can send a recording, which is the last offer to the person. Once the person decides to be part of the project, now remember, he can just get the service and go. But if he wants to be part of the project, the company will pay you 7 different incomes over time, not immediately, over time. The immediate one is the first one. That is called customer acquisition bonus. Let me tell you how that works. If the person gets the service for the first year, the person gets $99.97 for the year, you will get immediately $50. So for each person, you are getting $50. This is instant. You are paid this money in 3 seconds. The money is paid into your online or back office, and you can transfer it through Pay Quicker into your bank account. This money is dollars. If you have a dollar account, you can transfer it to your dollar account. If you have your local currency account, you can transfer it to your local currency account. If you get one person, that is $50. So imagine you are getting one person every day, one person every day, one person every day. By 30 days, you are earning $1,005 every month. We have been getting this all the time because we know how it works. And we want to teach you if you are coachable and ready to make an impact. I'll guarantee you, $1,005, change it to your local currency, and you see that that is big. This is the smallest income you can make. It's the biggest income you can make immediately, but it's the smallest income you can make over time. Because over time, other incomes you'll be getting every month is way more than this. Let's look at another income. The next set of income is not even dependent on only your effort. It depends on the effort of everyone, even including people you don't even know. For example, depending on how many people I have sponsored, and depending on how many people you have sponsored, you are given a title, a rank title. And these ranks are very important and they determine how much income you earn. Now, first, the income you are earning is known as cycle. This is the second income you get. This income is big, but it doesn't start big immediately. It starts small, but over time it grows to be the biggest income. Where you can be earning $1 million every month. But how does it start? This is how it starts. Okay. Now, the cycle income is an income that you get when you have been able to sponsor only 2 people, only 2, and anybody you don't even know in the world has also sponsored people, that will add up to your 2. I'll give you an example. Suppose you have sponsored only 2 and I have sponsored 100. My 100 people will be added to your 2 people, provided you are within my vicinity. And this will pay you. You will earn a cycle income anytime you have 6 people in your team, whether it's from you or it's not from you. This income is between $10 and $500,000 every month. It is up to that. The third income you'll be earning is called cycle match. This income is here. You start earning this income when you have become a sapphire. A sapphire is someone who has only 50 people, okay? So if you have 50 people, so if you look here, a sapphire has 50. Once you have 50 people, you are a sapphire. Now, how do you get 50 people? It's simple. Once you get your own 10 people you have supported to get the Gotbackup, and we will teach them how they can get their 5, that will help you to get 50 people. Once you get 50 people, anytime your 10 people make $1,000 or any amount, okay, anytime they make up to $1,000, you will get 25% of the income of each one. So let's say that you have 10 people. Each one is making $1,000. You will get $250, $250 times 10. That is 2005. In addition to your own cycle, you will also make this cycle income match. But if you are a diamond, like I am now, and each of your 10 people is making $1,000, you will match check 100% of the income they are getting. So it means that if this one makes $1,000, you will make $1,000. If another makes $1,000, you will make $1,000. So if you have 10 people, you'll be making $10,000 every month, in addition to the 2 other incomes I have spoken about. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? How many people I have? I'll show you in the system very soon. But be rest assured, I have about 98 people. Imagine each one of them is making $1,000. Imagine how much I'll be getting. It means I'll be getting $98,000. Of course, it takes time for this to build, but wisdom is the ability to see what is obvious, even when it's a secret, isn't it? Because the people who make the world move, they didn't start and make the world move right now. Dangote said that it took him 30 years before he became the Dangote you and I know. Baby steps build empires. The cave that you fear is the one that holds the treasure that you desire. These are the levels you can achieve. Please pick one and type it there in the chat for me. Which of these levels do you think best suits you and your family? Which of them? Which of these levels best suits you and your family? If you are sponsoring someone, what it means is that once we educate the person for you, and the person decides that he wants to be part of the Gotbackup by buying his service, you have sponsored a person. So you sponsor a person when the person decides to be part of the organization by getting his package, his Gotbackup service package. It's like when a person decides to get his own DSTV or his own Zoom amount or his own Netflix. That means you have sponsored the person. Which of these rank do you want? Godfrey says Black Diamond. Johnny says Black Diamond. Which of them do you want? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, to become a Black Diamond is very easy. We will train you and we'll show you how to get it. So how do you get started? Well, let me tell you one of the things that's going to go through your mind. You're going to look at these incomes and say that this is expensive, but I'm telling you, no one is coming. No one is coming for you. Nothing. You know the salary you are getting. You know your salary the boss is probably getting. He's probably getting slightly more than you. Do you think that if you work more than your boss, you will earn more than your boss? Unless he's dead, but he's not dying this year or next year. So it is important for you to control not something that controls you. You start by getting your service plus the project. Remember, the service plus the project is $119.97 every year. That is how much you pay every year, and you will earn money while you are using the service. But you can choose not to be part of the project. I've said that before. You can choose that I don't want to be part of the project. All I want to do is just get the service. And that means that you will get 99.97. You will pay that for the service every year. Please remember, this money, you can get it in a day. I got 7 times this money in one day. 7 times. How do you get that? You know, once you get your first person, you have $50. Your second person, you have $100. Finished. You got your money back. Don't start thinking negative. Don't start thinking, I don't know anybody. I don't have people. I don't think my people are that. This is a negative lifestyle. Your brain doesn't like to do that. Your brain doesn't take anything for a joke. If you tell yourself I'm ugly, you're ugly. If you tell yourself I can do it, you can do it. If you tell yourself I can't do it, you can't do it. You move in the direction of your most dominant thought. You attract what you think about. If you think negative, you are always going to get negative, man. But if you think positive, if you go all in before you go all out, you will make it. We will support you. Don't worry. We have your own personalized link. We will support you. We will guide you. We will support you every step of the way. You will have your own specialized tools that will help you, your AI system generated guidance. You will have tools that will help you to get rich people on social media. You will reach strangers. You will get strangers into your world because you are willing to learn to magnetize the conditions you seek. You will also have a unique benefit from Gotbackup. It's called personal development. We will train you. You know, you're a hairdresser, you're a teacher, you're a lawyer, you're an accountant, you're a businessman. Did you know that whatever you are doing right now, you can earn 5 times money from that alone? For example, you are a teacher who is teaching mathematics. Did you know that you can earn 5 times more than the 3,000 cedis you are earning every month outside of the classroom? Are you aware? You are a hairdresser. You are a car washing machine guy. Are you aware you can earn more than 5 times that whilst you are doing that same thing online? Are you aware? We will teach you that for free. You will learn to develop yourself. You see, the reason why you are not making it in life is because you have not developed your inner capacity. I had to pay people for them to teach me this. You will learn this. Gotbackup has multi-millionaires. It's a community with highly networked partners. These people are in 140 countries, from the US, from UK, from Canada, from Australia. I am privileged to be part of this. You got to be privileged to be part of the global scale that is changing the world. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a service everyone needs. We have a project anyone can afford. If you cannot afford $100 a year, then I beg you, you are broke. And that means that you need this business more than myself. If you can't afford $120 right now, it means you are broke. It means whatever you have been doing up until now is not helping you. It means that you got to do something about what you are doing. You got to think about what you're thinking about. You got to take advantage of your advantages. Life does not reward you according to your wish. Life rewards you according to the quality of your thought. It takes grit to move in this world. It takes taking advantage of our opportunities. I remember when I started this just a year ago, 2 professors told me I'm crazy. This is not going to happen. Then when I started flying around and started, getting, some lands and cars and houses, then they started telling me that, but you should have forced me to take this serious. No, a hungry person must not be forced to eat. A hungry person should not be forced to eat. You know why? Because he is already hungry. You know your life now. Right now in your family, if somebody were to die right now and they are requesting for $5,000, do you have it? Somebody will die because of that income. Have a backup. Have a backup. It is time for you to tell yourself enough is enough. It is time for you to tell yourself, I will until. Type it there. I will. It is time. It is time for you to also travel around the world and go to places you can only see in James Bond movies. It is time. It is time for you to go to Maldives. Stay on that bed whilst you are sleeping on the bed on the sea, in the middle of the sea, along the route where ancient travelers of the pre-vehicular era trandled, tottered their way to the beginning. You got to visit places because you can afford, places that are beckoning you, places in the world, creation of God, beckoning you to it. It is time. It is time to tell yourself that enough is enough. You too were created. You were created in the image of a creator. The creativity of his creation is creative. God is an abundant God. He wants you to have abundance, but you don't think you need abundance. Well, watch out. The sea is abundant. The air is abundant. The land is abundant. He is giving you everything to have an abundance, but you don't feel it. It is time. Type it there. It is time. It is time for you to move from mediocre to meteoric. It is time for you to tell yourself your family needs to stay alert. Ladies and gentlemen, is Gotbackup risky? Well, trust me, everything is risky. Pregnancy is risky. On the day of delivery, the child can die. The woman can die. And yet many women are giving birth by heart. Why? Because the thought of a bouncing baby child is more joyous than the pain and the anguish of delivery. You know, COVID-19 came and passed and gone. Many died. You are alive. You got to be grateful. You got to be thankful. You got to take opportunities. You are alive, Master. You are alive. Be grateful. Some of us are so ungrateful. Sometimes we want everything to be done for us. We don't want to take the action to do everything. You've got to take chances. The chances you take, the people you meet, the faith you have, that is what is going to define who you really are. I have a professor friend in Oxford. He said, those who take risks make 2 mistakes. Those who don't take risks also make 2 mistakes. Life will beat you. This life, read a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Life will slap you. Life will hit everybody. Life is beating everyone up. But the people that are willing to take chances, the people that are willing to take risks, the people that are willing to take advantage of the advantages, they will cut through the stone because they are willing. Remember that life is full of uncertainty. You just don't know what will happen. There's going to be an election. Are you aware? You don't know what could happen. Anything can happen. Election is happening all over the world, not only in your country, all over the world. Anything can happen. And if you thought for once, nothing will happen. The people who were living in Ukraine, they never thought that 10 p.m. on Thursday, there will be a bomb that would take their family members away. I have a friend in Poland. His brother was killed in Ukraine because, you see, life is in such a way that you got to prepare for dark times. Illness can hit you. Pension will hit you. Accident can happen. The economy can turn around. Where will you be? Where will you stand? Prepare for darker times. On Monday morning, the heart attack rate rises by 35%. People are going to jobs they don't like. If you check, people are going to jobs. People are doing jobs. Check your family. Look at your father, your mother, your uncles, your sisters. Look at their life. They are growing. Look at yourself in the mirror, man. You are not getting any younger. Come on. You got to fight. Fight. Pass through your Red Sea before you can get to your promised land. You want to go to your promised land, you lie bad. You got to pass through your desert. The Canaan is there, but the desert is also there. I did not promise you sunshines and rainbows. I promise you heat, but I also promise you joy. It's going to be worth it. In the end, 2 years from today, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you will look back and you will tell yourself, I took the best of decisions. Because believe you me, whichever banker you are following, lawyer you are following, a doctor you are following, an engineer you are following, an accountant you are following, they are all struggling. So look at the pathway. You think you want to go there, everybody has been there. Sometimes in life, you have to take a different path. Are you aware of that? Like you got to take a different pathway and do a U-turn. Don't be afraid. I'll tell you a story. There was one time I was in Rice University. I was in Houston, and I was going through the lane to go and take the aeroplane. And there was one lane nobody was using. And there was one particular lane everybody was passing there. But I could see one of the air hostess sitting down on the empty lane, but nobody is passing through that lane. I looked at the thing and I said, why will I follow this whole queue when I can use this empty? But you know, when you sometimes get there, you would think that nobody should pass there. That is why nobody is passing there. I said to myself, let me take the chance. Let me take the risk. Whatever happens. I just walked and walked and walked. And then when I got to the air hostess, she looked at my passport and said, off you go. What do you think the others would do? I saw them as I was going on. Now I can see them jumping from their lane to now use this empty lane. In life, you got to take the abnormal path. In life, you got to take a path of least resistance, the path where everybody thinks you are a fool. In life, you got to move in the direction in which you think, even if you're going to be laughed at, you're going to be disgraced, you're going to be done, it doesn't matter. You got to go through that Red Sea because you will reach that promised land. You will. You will. And so you will fight until you get there. This is a project that is a hedging against the extreme. Let me show you something, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it will blow your mind. Okay, I want to show you something in the system. It will just blow your mind away. Okay, this, and I hope you can see it. This is a global leaderboard of the Gotbackup in the whole world. This number goes to the top 500 people in the world. As you scroll down, these are the top 500 people all over the world. Let me go to the bottom and show you something. See, the number 500 is an American. Number 500 is an American. Americans are here with us. They are doing this. Let's go to number one. If you go to number one is also an American. Americans are here. America is said to be the land of the dreams and opportunities, and yet they are not joking with Gotbackup. Check the top 10 people. You will notice that most of them are Americans, right? And yet, I am number 2, okay? Which means that it doesn't matter whether you're an American, an Asian, an African, it doesn't matter. Everyone has got a capacity. It doesn't matter whether you are young or old, okay? Whether you are educated or uneducated, whether you are poor or rich, it doesn't matter. Whether you are Asian, Hispanic, Black, or anything, it doesn't matter. You got to take chances. Okay? There are so many people who are from Africa who are also in the top 20. You get the point? Some are in the top 20. Some are in the top 15. Okay? All of these people are doing this project. And it doesn't matter, any country, from UK, from Canada, from Australia, all the top leading countries in the world, people are here. People are doing this project in a wonderful way. Be part of this. Now, this month, October, the company is dashing out some dollars. Okay, these are the company is going to give income to the top 10 people. And these are the top 10 people in the world. Okay? The Americans are leading, but watch out. You will later see some Africans and some Asians and some Europeans also popping out in the process. Do whatever you can to be part of this. Now, let me share something with you. If you want to be part of the Gotbackup family, now let's assume that somebody doesn't have the card, because when you are registering with the Gotbackup, you need to have a card. If somebody doesn't have a card, it's very simple. The person can give you the money in cash, and you can use your wallet. This is an internal wallet. You can transfer money. I have a lot of money, but you can keep some of your money in your wallet, and then when the person gives you the cash, you can use your money to pay for the person. It's very easy to do that. So there's a system in place that makes payment very easy in the process. Now, once you have gotten your Gotbackup, how do you back up your items? You go to digital tools here, and then you can choose Gotbackup, and you can choose use this tool. Once you click use this tool, you will have the opportunity to come to your new cloud space. That's what I want to show you. And then I can now address some of your questions. So I have been using my service. You see, I've only used 2%, just 2%. That's what I've used. I have free 5.9 terabytes of space. I've used about 100 gigabytes. You can share. If I click here, okay, if I come and click here, I can add another person by clicking additional account. And I can add another person to my account who will share some of my space. You can download your app on Apple Store by coming down here. You can download your app on Apple Store or on Google Play if you are using a mobile. And you can back up everything on your mobile. If you have a laptop and it is MacBook, you can download everything here by clicking download from MacBook or download from Windows. Everything is at your back office once you become a member of this. And then you can download it. Once you have downloaded it, come and click auto login here. Click on auto login and drag and drop all your items. Let me show you. Once you click on auto login, so I have auto login here. Everything I have on my Gotbackup will now start showing here. Everything I have on my Gotbackup, you see, it is showing here. Everything I have on my Gotbackup is showing here. Everything I have is showing. Okay. Now, if you don't have anything, this place will be empty. And you can move something from your computer and drag and drop here. And the thing will be automatically backed up. So everything you have, everything I have, everything I have, everything I have will be showing here. Everything will be showing, everything will be showing, everything will be showing. And that is how it works in this regard. So Gotbackup is background. Now, if I lose my computer, everything, I have everything in the cloud. Everything. It's like a complete cloning of your files in the cloud. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this stage, I'm going to go to the place and see some questions I can address in there. Okay. Please feel free to ask questions. Okay. Someone says that the ability to see the obvious, we are in the era of tech and AI. Plug into the system. That's Dr. Dorothy Hansen. She's right. Plug into Gotbackup. Okay. Partner with the tech world, man. Partner. Nobody should be forced. See, if you don't want to do this, it's up to you. If you don't want to do this, don't do it. I am telling you, given the way the world is going, you will need this over time. It's better you start now before you begin to see. Okay. 20 years ago, when Mark Zuckerberg spoke to people about Facebook, they thought he was joking. Only 2 people joined him. Only 2. Today, the number is 3.5 billion. Wisdom is knowing the obvious when it's a secret. Wisdom is knowing the obvious when it is a secret. Okay. I've answered the question on sponsoring. Let me see whether I have another question here. If you have a question, Mama Abudu says that I love the community of Gotbackup. I love it too. I love it too. I love it too. You see, the thing is that many people don't realize how God is about to bless them until things get tougher. When God is blessing you, see it. When God is telling you, take this pathway, you say that God, but I can see a Red Sea. So what do you mean by I can't go through the Red Sea? It says go into the Red Sea, so you can't go into the Red Sea. Sometimes in life, you have to step into the edge before it will open. Okay? Sometimes you have to get closer, step into the swimming pool before you can swim. You don't say, I don't know how to swim. 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 But if you don't step in the water, how do you learn? Because when you step in the water, your body will begin to regurgitate water mechanisms and be ready for the swim. Okay. Someone says, how can one start taking the commission? So this is how you take the commission. Once you get paid, you will see the money in your back office. Let me see what I can show you a couple of them. I want to show you some of my weekly money, okay? Just some of my weekly money. I'm just trying to show you some of the incomes that have been paid, okay? So, oh, wow, okay. I've been taking some money, but my weekly money is now increasing quite significant. So I now have $4,174, okay? I have this week. And so This money has been paid already. It's not like the other monies which are yet to be paid. Of course, other monies are yet to be paid, but this very one has been paid. Okay, so I have been paid this money. Once your money is here, you mean that it's in your system. For me, I don't want to send my money to my bank account yet. I have a dollar account. I have a CD account. I have a pound account. I have a rand account, whichever currency you have. Okay? But I don't want to send the money there. So I have removed this checkbox. You see this checkbox? I've removed it. If you want your money to go to your bank account, you do this checkbox. But how does the money go? For you to get the money, you will transmit this money. Once you check the box, the money will be sent to a vendor called Pay Quicker. Now, Pay Quicker is a new vendor that the company has now. Okay, and the company is installing this vendor next week. So what's going to happen is that once your money is sent to Pay Quicker, the money goes straight to your bank account. Now, before that, you will have to register with Pay Quicker. It's free. It's free to register with Pay Quicker. So once Pay Quicker is instituted next week, every one of us is going to, before there was Wise. Wise is another one. But Wise doesn't work quite effectively in some countries. So we don't use Wise now. But next week, they add in Pay Quicker, which you can use. Once you have registered with Pay Quicker will just need your bank account details. That's all. Then once the money hits here and you have checked this box, okay, once you have checked this box, the money will now move every Thursday and go into your Pay Quicker. And then Pay Quicker will immediately send the money to your bank account. Please remember that your bank will charge some small fee. That is bank matter. So this my $4,000 here, okay, I will not take it. I will not take it. I will leave it there, and then another income will be added from time to time, and then when Pay Quicker counts, even when Pay Quicker counts, I don't want to move. I want to, you see, the dollar is a very, very quite good income, good currency. So I want to keep my monies in dollars. It's like savings. But if you want to get it, you can get it. So this is how the system pays your money for you. So that was a question somebody asked. Let me see whether there's another question. Please ask questions. Okay. Okay. Dennis says, I'm enjoying the program. I'm also enjoying the program. Okay. He says that use the positive mental attitude. Is Pay Quicker an app? Pay Quicker is an app, but it's also an online payment. Okay. But for now, we're going to use the online, not the app version. Okay? Please remember, like I said, Pay Quicker is a new vendor which we are going to use. We were using Payoneer before, but we are switching to use Pay Quicker because Pay Quicker is cheaper. Because sometimes our members complain about the cost of Payoneer. Okay, so Pay Quicker is cheaper, it's way cheaper, and then the transmission mechanism is with ease. And so Pay Quicker is going to be instituted because all the modalities have been done, all the feasibility works have been done, the system have been put in place. They are testing it for everyone in the world. And so next week, Pay Quicker will start happening. Okay? And then once you get that, you can do it on your phone. Don't worry. You can make the payment on your phone. So John Halter says that it means that after the membership fee, one needs to buy the Gotbackup itself before one gets a membership acquisition income. Okay, so here's the thing. You cannot even become a member unless you have bought the service. Okay, the service is $99.97. That's the service. The membership is $20. You have to get both of them at the same time, which is $119.97. No gimmicks, no left and right corners. This is the truth. So you pay $119.97 every year if you want to be earning. If you don't want to be earning, that's okay. You can pay only this $100 and you can only use the service. That means you will not get any money. Even if somebody becomes part of the organization because of you, you will still not earn. But if you want to earn, you pay this yearly. Once you pay this yearly, you will be getting your money anytime I sponsor someone. And you have already sponsored at least 2 people. You will get income from my sponsorship as well. Okay? Don't worry, we have a lot of trainings that we do during the week, okay? That you'll be learning all of this. Okay? And you'll get several videos. Okay? Speak to the person who invited you. The person will tell you about several videos we have on our channel that will explain all of these questions. Okay, let me go to the next person with the next question. Please feel free and ask your questions. Okay. Someone says that, oh, the other questions are coming. How do I get started? See this person who spoke to you. Tell the person that you want to get started. The person will tell you exactly what to do. So John, I hope you've been able to get the answer to your question. Flossie, how to get started is get your $120 ready and then tell the person you want to get the app. Get the app. Get the app. It will back up your every phone, every laptop, every iPad, every mobile phone, even that of your friends and families that you will add up. They will back up all of their devices for them. Okay. Okay, so someone says, please, I joined not long ago. I would like to understand the full registration process. Well, to be honest, the full registration process is that the person who invited you will give you a link, his own link. Once he sends the link with you, the link will start with https:// the username of the person .gotbackuptour.com/system. You will click on that link. You will now enter your name, your email, your mobile. It will take you to a new page. And on that new page, you will click join now. By this stage, your $119.97 must be ready with you. Your card, your debit card or credit card or ATM card, that is what you're going to use to pay. You will enter your name. You will choose the $119.9 for the year. You will enter your address and you will enter your card details. After that, you will click purchase. It will take you to the next page where you scroll to the bottom, you choose no thank you. The next page, you go to the bottom, you choose it's okay, no thank you. The next you choose at the bottom, you choose it's okay, no thank you. And then it will open this page I am. It will open your Gotbackup page for you. That is it. So it first starts with the person who invited you here. That person is the one you're going to start with. Seraphim says, I'm already a member. I'm enjoying it, but I'm yet to get my sponsor so I can start earning. Of course, now to do that, you got to make a list of all your friends, families, co-workers, acquaintances, enemies you have. Make a list of all of them. Go to each one of them and tell them, I have good news for you. I have good news for you. He will ask you, what is the good news? Bring the person to us. We'll do the rest for you. Bring the person to us. Bring the person to us. 2 people a day, 5 people a day, 20 people a day. We will talk to them for you. And that, some of them will take some time to process it and come and register. Some of them, they will do it immediately. Some of them, they will not do it immediately. In fact, some of them might even take a year. It doesn't matter. They will eventually come. It's just like Facebook. Many people never want to be part of Facebook. Some pastors and parents say that it is evil. Don't go there. Today, pastors are doing churches on Facebook. Okay. Some politicians were saying that it's not good. Today, politicians are doing politics using Facebook. So life is like that. Technology, you can't beat it. People will come. They will come in their own time. They will come at their own time. By that time, you are far ahead. Okay? But it's still worth it to start immediately. How do I allocate my 6 terabytes to another person? It's very simple. I showed it right here. Okay? All you have to do is to go to your digital space. You see my system? Okay, good. You see my system. Let me show you. You go to your digital space here. I'm moving away from my income this week. Yeah. Use this tool. Let me go to use this tool. So I'm going to a different page. You go to this place, use this tool. Okay? And then it will click on this. This is the place you go. Once you go here, you scroll down and you see add new account. Do you see that? Add a new. I'm showing you how you can add another person, add an additional account. Once you choose this, add an additional account, a pop-up will open like this. And in that pop-up, choose the username you want to give to the person. Let's say you want to call the person KKK. Okay. Once you click KKK, add a member, the new system will open down here. I don't want to do it. The new system will open down here. Then you will send the link to the person. That new system will open. Let me do it. Let me do it and fake it for you. Remember, I use the name KKK. Okay. Now watch this. So it says copy. Now look down here. Look down here. You see there's something here called copy. This is how you add another person. Copy. Okay. Now, once you click on this copy here. Okay. Once you click here, and I'm going to click that, I just did. I'm opening a new page. You will send this to the person on WhatsApp or any other means. Okay. So I'm pasting the link here. And then you see at the bottom, it ends with KKK. Okay, that is a link. That's the name I used. Okay, so this is what the person will click, and the person will enter his own full name, his own username, his own password, his own email, and the person will create his Gotbackup account. Once the person creates it, bam, you will get it here. Let me show you. You will see the name showing down here. Where is it? Okay, you will see the name showing down here. So you will see it here. You will see the name of the person, his email address, everything, but you will not see his username. Sorry, you will not see his password. You see his username. You see the username is even KKK. You see his username, you see his full name, his email, and you will see how much has been allocated to the person. Okay. Now, remember, my allocation has dropped. Remember, it was 6 terabytes. But because I created for this person, it has split into 2. 6 terabytes has been split into 3 for me, 3 for the person. So once the person does it, that's it. You will not be able to enter the person's system unless you have the person's password. You will not be able to enter the person's system. But what you can do is that you can delete the person from the account. You still can delete the person, but you cannot see what he is keeping in his files, in his space, in his cloud. So that 3 terabyte, he will be using it, and you'll be using 3 terabyte. Okay. Now I don't want the person, so I'm going to delete the person. So I'm going to click this times. This times. It's asking me whether I truly want to delete the user. I say yes, delete. Now watch it. My system will go back to my 6 terabytes or my 5.9 terabyte. There you go. It has gone back to my 5.9 terabyte. Okay, at first it was 2.9. Okay, it's gone back to my 5.9 terabyte. So you can add and remove, add and remove, add and remove anybody that you want to do. So let me see some questions that I've so someone says, how do I allocate my 6 terabyte? Can you share a Gotbackup link? No, nobody should give you a Gotbackup link. You have to speak to the person who invited you. Okay, who invited you. Okay, someone says, how safe is the PayQuicker for electronic? PayQuicker is very safe. It is very, very safe. That is why it has taken some time before it is being launched next week. So please be rest assured. PayQuicker is super duper safe. Next one, Dr. Edward Atefa says, how do I download the app onto my laptop? Oh, it's very easy. It's very easy, Masa. You see, right on this page I am. Come down here. If it is your Windows laptop you are using, click on download for Windows. The setup will be on your My Downloads. It will be on your My Downloads folder. Just go and double click it and install, finish. Once you install, you can move every folder into the thing, every folder into the thing, every folder into the thing, and that's it. They will be on your computer. They will also be on the cloud. It's very simple. So you see it here. Come to your back office. Click on login. Once you log in, choose digital tools, and then choose Gotbackup, and then choose use this tool. And that use this tool will bring you to this Windows. And you can just download and install. Let's go to the next question. Another says, I'm a member and my commission just hit my account right now. Kidote says, I'm a member and my commission just hit my account right now. The guy is happy. Well, you can understand. I can understand. I remember when I was getting $500, I was so happy. Now I'm getting way more than that, way more than 1,000, way more than 2,000. Now I'm so positive that it's going to come every time. When you believe and you put in the work, belief without action is dead. It's like faith without action. You got to have faith in what you are doing. See, some people don't have faith, and that is why they don't put in the action. I have faith. I have strong faith in this. Do you have strong faith? That faith will move you to action. And once the action comes, the result will follow. Then the lifestyle will circulate it. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. If you believe in what you are doing and you put in the work, you will get it. Okay. Someone I understand you says, supposedly I pay 119. Will I pay the same amount every year? Yes. You will pay $119.97 every year to renew your service. The same way you do with the ESTV, the same way you do with Netflix, the same way you do with Zoom. This is a service they are providing you. They are adding money to it for you. So don't worry about that money, but you will pay every year. That is nothing every month. It's cheaper than what do you call it? It's cheaper than Netflix. That does not pay you. Okay. So please remember, if you want to be a part of the project, you will pay $119.97. But if you only want the service, you don't want to be part of the business, you don't want to be part of the project, then you pay $99.97. I've said this multiple times. Okay. All right. So someone says, Dr. Dorothy, as soon as your sponsor some money, no limit of how much you can get. What if I just want to give out 1 terabyte? Good. So if you want to give out 1 terabyte, you will send a ticket, an email to support. You send a message to support that I want to keep my 5 terabyte. I don't want to give my person all they have. I want to give him only 1 terabyte. So support will help you to do that partition. Okay? But they don't want to make it easy for everybody to be doing it himself because it brings about issues already. Do you say you need 2 people to start earning money? You need 1 person to start earning money. 1 person. The first person, you get $50. The second person, you get another $50. The third, you get another $50. Okay. I agree with all these. With 2 people, you get eligible. Okay. But if you want to earn the bigger incomes, the extra income, you need to get 2 people plus 4 others. You need to get 2 plus 4 others to start earning the cycle income, the other bonuses. Okay. But for the customer acquisition bonus, you need only 1 person to start and any other 1 person. Can you top up if you have already registered with Yes, you can top up. Okay, you can top up. You just easy. There's a way you can do that top up. I can show you here. Does it mean that if you remove the person from your storage, he or she will lose all of it? Of course, that's what you want. You don't want the person to have access. That's why you remove the person. So you should expect that the person will lose his data. Yes, he will lose his data, of course. If you remove the person, how is the person going to get the data? You gave the person access. So the person has put his data there. You have removed him. So the person is going to lose his data. Okay, that is how it works. If you want to remove the person, respect the person and tell the person, Bismarck, I'm sorry, I'm going to remove you. So your data, I hope you have it somewhere because I'm going to remove you because I'm angry at you. Because I'm angry at you. You slapped me the other day, so I'm going to remove you. So that the person is aware. But if you remove the person will lose it. So be rest assured. Can I allocate a specific amount to them? Yes, I've said that before. Okay. Now, I want to show you guys one more thing somebody is asking here. How do you, what's the person? So let's say that you want to top up. You go to your internal wallet here. You go to your internal wallet here. You want to do a top up, okay? Let's say that somebody can't even pay. You want to help the person to pay. There are videos on that. You want to top up. You see, I have only $85.63 in my wallet. Okay. Now I can refill the wallet by clicking refill. I can refill the wallet. So when I click refill, just watch something. When I click refill, this will open. I can refill, mean that I can add money to my wallet from my card, my credit card. So you can enter your credit card details here. You can enter all your credit card details here, okay, and click submit. And whichever amount you have specified here, if you want to specify $10,000 or whatever, okay, that's it. So you cannot do that. If you want to, add $1,000 to your account. So you know that $4,000 I have. At this time, I can use my card. So you can add $1,000 from your card. Then once you click that, they will take $1,000 from your card. If you don't want to take from your card, but you want to take from your commission, let's go here. You go here to commission. That means the money you have already been paid. I have been paid all these monies. I've been paid all these monies. So you can select any of these monies, add them, and then you can now indicate. In fact, you can even click on a particular money. Let's say that I have this particular money here. Okay. I have this particular money, 581. This is how much I have. You can actually say that out of this money, I just want you to pay only 200. Okay. Only 200 of that money and take this. And this alone will be taken. So I can go down here. After you've done all of it, you do that and you see only 200 has been selected and you can submit only that one. This is from your commissions, from your income. But then if you want your money from your crypto, you can go to your crypto as well. Click on crypto and then you can fill in how much you want from your crypto to be brought here. And that's it. You can enter whichever amount that you want to. They have crypto amounts in batches. You can choose anyone. So there are several ways you can pay and be paid. Several ways you can pay and be paid. Okay. Someone says, oh, says that what happens to your data if you don't renew it? If you don't renew it, the organization will give you 2-month notice, okay, telling you to back it up, telling you to remove it, telling you to take it, because they are going to close your account. They will still give you 2 months or so notice. And then after that, they will take you off. They will zip your item to a place for you to go and take your items back without them seeing anything. Okay? But just be ready. Before you don't renew, just be ready that you can't keep your items there too. It is disrespect to any company. Imagine DSTV. DSTV will stop you the next day immediately. Suppose you don't renew. They will even tell you that your renewal is coming, so renew ahead of time. 2 months before, 1 month before, 1 week before, they'll tell you. If you don't renew, DSTV will stop you. Netflix will stop you immediately on the day. Okay? Amazon will stop you. So you got to understand that that's the same thing, but these people will not stop you immediately. They will give you some grace periods. That's it. Can the person you want to move their data before? Of course. The person can remove their data before you remove them. This is obvious. You added the person, so you can tell the person. Okay? The company has nothing to say with this. Once you remove the person will lose everything. So you added, and if you requested that you want to add a person. So if you request that you want to remove a person, it's all up to you. Will I have access to other users' files if I share my space? No. Okay? If you share your space, you will not see what they are seeing in their own room. So it's like you have 6 bedrooms and you decide to give one to somebody and you want to see what is in there. The person can lock the place, you don't see it. But you can share a file with a person. You can share a folder with a person, but not the space. Take note. Okay? So you can still share files, some documents, some picture where both of you can see it. Okay? You can share it with a person, but you can't see things in his space. I can see a file or a folder. Take note of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I can see that all the questions have been answered. Oh, what a day. What a day it has been. Okay, are we not happy? Are we not happy with the knowledge you have? Because somebody's assuming you've reached any of your circle earnings and you decide not to buy the storage again after a year. Will your commission continue or cease? It will cease. It will cease. The organization is not interested in you coming to earn money without using the service. The moment you say you don't want to use the service, you also don't want to earn the money. So please take note. The money is as a result of the service. The money is as a result of the value. Value commands money. Value commands its own returns. You will not get return if there is no value. It is what it is. And go check everywhere. Okay, remember, the rest are not even giving you money. So imagine you stop using their service. What should they give you? Thank you, Doris, Dr. Doris. Thank you too. Thank you, everyone. You said I changed my iPhone. How can I get back my files? Okay, when you say get back your files, from where? Because your files were not in Gotbackup. Unless you have backed them up in Gotbackup, you won't get it. If you change your phone to that, okay, you have to use your item. You have to take the things on your other phone and then bring it to this phone, and then Gotbackup can back it up for you. So move it from this phone, bring it to this phone, and then Gotbackup will back it up for you. But if you have it in the other phone, go and install Gotbackup on that other phone, and install Gotbackup also on this phone. And then let Gotbackup back up both phones, and you will see all of them in the yard of Gotbackup in the cloud. That's another cool way of doing it. Babe, thank you for being on the call. Bondi, thank you so much. Okay, Dr. Tifa says, how secure is backup data? I'm the only person privy to it. Well, we've already spoken about security. When I finish, I'll show a video that talks about all about security. It is secure. It is 100% secure. Please take note that the security system is equal to Google. It is equal to Amazon. The same security Gotbackup is using is the same security Amazon and Google and iCloud are using. It is called 256 military-grade encryption and security. It is patented. Take note. It is the same security system the CIA, the military, uses, the MIS use. Have confidence. Have you ever asked iCloud what is their security structure? But you have been using it. Have you ever asked Dropbox what is their security structure? But you are using it. Okay. But now, because this one is cheap and it's got other benefit, we may wonder that there is no proper security. Believe it. I deal with data encryption and security. It is highly secure. It is highly, super secure. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow, what a day. What a day. It's been a wonderful time having all of you here. Let's go tell the world. You either win in this world or you perish. You either win or you perish. Look, let me tell you, some people are waiting for you to lose in life. They're waiting for you to backslide, to lose. They're waiting for you to watch you and tell you that I told you, you're not going to make it. I told you. Shock them all. I have made up a decision, a commitment to my commitment. I will shock every person who never believed that this thing is going to grow. You see how mobile phones are going? This will grow. With you or without you, it's going to grow. With me or without me, it's going to. If you like, don't do it. It will grow. I'm telling you. That is why, even though I am doing my job as a professor in multiple universities, I am not relenting. I am stuck to this. I am on the moon with this. I know where I am coming from. I know where I'm going. This is a technological arena. You can't joke with technology. Check the world. Check the top 10 billionaires in the world. 7 of them are into technology. 7 of them. If King Solomon, the wealthiest man who ever lived in the world, if he was alive today, what kind of business do you think he would do? Technology business. That is wisdom. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a real pleasure having all of you. Okay.